And welcome back. This is Helldozer from Zombieland Gaming, and as promised, I am going to start ARK. Now, I have over 3,100 hours in this game. I played it pretty hardcore on an official server for about a year and a half, 2 years. I played with someone else, and we had a pretty decent-sized base. We had a lot of dinos, but we kind of backed off of really playing the game after some of the stuff that Wildcard decided to start doing. But I'm going to jump back in. I'm playing a single-player game. I'm going to play my own game. I'm not going to play on any servers unless I play with friends or people that I know. Like I've explained in other videos, I'm not interested in getting into land squabbles and petty bickering and all the stress and politics that comes into playing with other people. I've seen enough of that in this game. I'm not interested in it. So what I'm going to do is I've gone through. I'm going to turn the difficulty up to 1. Now that's going to put max level on dinos. It's going to be like an actual gaming experience on a server. I'm not really messing with any of these numbers. I'm going to leave them where they're kind of preset. I'm not going to mess with any of the check marks. So that's that. I'm going to be the only person here, so it's not really... I'm not going to really mess with any of that. Now the only thing I am going to do is I'm going to turn these up to as close to 1 as I can get without really going over. Alright. I realize that it's your own personal custom game. You can do what you want. I still kind of want to keep it as close to actual as possible. I'm going to be playing on the island. I do have Scorched Earth, but I'm going to start out on the island and see how things go from there. As far as mods, this is what I've either used in other games or on other servers. I'm just going to go with the egg and poop collector / incubator. I may wind up picking more later on. That's the one that I like using the most. Oh, and the Ingrams. Oh, there we go. Alright, so I'm not messing really with the Ingrams. I'm not adding any custom ones. I'm just kind of, everything that's here is what's here, and I'm not really going to mess with it. So, we're on the island, and let's go. Okay, so I'm going to go right there. There we go. Nice bright eyes. Get a nice big fat head or a little pin head. We'll just kind of go there, Can I go there? Yeah, nice wide head. There we go. Oh, that was just his head. Alright. I'll just kind of boot everything up then. Yeah, that looks good and weird. There we go. Alright. So, get rid of this. Okay, so when I played in one. I've played in the West, and it's okay, I suppose. So 1, Zone 2. The one thing I do know is I'm staying away from the North. The North is kind of rough. So, for this game, I'm not looking to really take the easy way out. For people that may not know or really have a whole lot to do with the game, or might be starting out, I realize that there are a lot of people out there that have experience, that have watched other people play. This is going to be kind of just more like a little let's get up and go. So I'm going to go with South 2. And here we go. So really what the goal for today is to get a little house built, a little thatch. Get some supplies. And just kind of get going. Okay, I have a pretty good idea where I am. Yep. So there should be a little lagoon over here, which is actually going to give me a leg up on getting cementing paste. Yeah. There's... Oh, hello. Okay. Yeah, I don't like these little jerks. So we're just going to get right in there and mix it up with them. So... there's not much you can really do about the thieves. They're just going to be here, and that's how it is. Alright, so... oh, wrong button. Alright, so crafting. That's all we can really make right now. Let's take a look. Okay, we have nothing in there. Okay, so we need a stone. I think I've got enough of the mats. And this is actually one of the easiest ways to get stone, is just doing beach runs. Alright, so we have that, we have that. Do we have enough? Oh, well, that's nice. Nope, I think we're missing some thatch. Yep, we're missing a piece of thatch. Oh, good. Oh, there's another one over there, too. Oh, he's back. Oh, good. Oh, he took my wood. Really? What a little jerk. Yeah, we're gonna kill him for that. Oh, what are you doing? And what? Really? Yeah, we're gonna have to teach them a lesson. I'm not done with you yet. I'm gonna teach you to steal. Alright. So, we're getting a little hungry. We've taken some damage. You can hear the heartbeat in the background there a little bit. Alright. This should be our axe. Or, yep, there it is. Okay. So, no. Okay, as you can tell, I'm not real quick with this new. Alright, apparently we need to level a little bit. Alright, we'll go Mike Tyson the hell out of these guys. They're good for a little trip every now and again. Oh, I'm injured. Alright, we're going to stop gathering that stuff up. Do I have my inventory here? Hold on. Alright, there we go. So the second thing I'm going to do after I get some food is I'm going to make some fire. So we're going to drop that into slot 1. I got some flint, some metal, some stone. Okay, a very good idea just dawned upon me. Because we're going to start getting very hungry very fast. And there it is. We're starving now. Okay. We got 7 meat out of him. And a little bit more meat. Now, okay, we can make a torch. Can't really make a fire yet. If I can find it there. Yep, because that's right there. So, we're healed enough to where we're not hurting, but we are hungry, and as you can see on the bottom there, the stars are starting to pop up, which means I'm going to be passing out soon. So, I'm going to... What's in the water? Okay, we've got something over there. Alright, we're going to swim across, because I'm going to go hit some berries real quick, like. Yep, we're starting to get hungry, and it's, as you can hear the heartbeat. So I'm starting to die a touch. So here we are. Alright. So just put that in there. Like so. Now the other thing that you can do is if you open up your inventory and just, if I were to, like, for example, just press the 3 button, I would just eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. Until you're either satisfied with your hunger or you get, you run out of the food. Okay, so the heartbeat's subsiding. Which means we're healing up. Oh, hello, little buddy. Yep, there's a gator over there, which means there's gators, could be potentially all along here. Am I glad you're not a gator? Okay. So we have a little food in us. Now, once I get an axe, I'm definitely going to be hitting that with an axe instead. Pick is good for like metal, stone. Axe is better for wood. You can use both of them, but you'll just get different things out of them. An axe to stone, for example, will get more flint than you will actual stone or potential metal. Whereas if you use a pick on a tree, you'll get more thatch than you actually would get wood. Okay. So I have not leveled yet, which is sad. Alright. This is just a look at what some of the different screens are. Now, they did not have, when I was playing, they did not have the Explorer's notes, so that's something a little bit different. I know that there's bosses and stuff like that, but there weren't the bosses that there are now. There were just, you would go summon the bosses at the different pylons, and that was all that there was. Okay. All right. I'm going to make one of those. Actually, I'll make a couple of those. Get a few XP points. Oh my god. I thought I was about to die. Alright. I think for now, I'm going to up my movement speed. We have 16 points, so I'm definitely taking the fire, the hatchet, and that guy. 7 more points. I don't know, I'm kind of inclined to hold on to them. I have the fire for warmth, so I'm not worried about that. I probably won't take the clothing until after I've gotten at least a little house built. That's totally a preferential choice. That's up to however you so choose to play. Okay, we'll get that stuff made. I will go ahead, drop that there, put that there, put this in here. I do want to get a fire built for this meat, so I just have to see what I would need to make that. Alright. So we're going to come over here. And we've leveled yet again. Okay, so I think I may have misspoke. The axe will get you more stone. So that's my bad. I think I misspoke there. The pick will get you more flint. Sorry about that. Alright. So we should be able to build that now. Alright. Alright. Like so. And we're going to drop all 16 on there with 13 wood. Now, pressing the shift left mouse button will go ahead and split whatever it is that you have. See, but I was right about the wood. That I will take credit for. Okay, so we're getting close to our weight limit, so I'm going to have to go ahead and burn my points and get my house built. While stealthily watching. I bet I can't get there. Alright, so this has changed a little bit. Okay. So, I don't want to go... Well, I am going to make a couple of these. I'm going to go ahead... go with stamina, I think. Okay. So we have 15 points. I really want this box. Foundation and walls. Ceiling. Okay. So here we go. Spend the points before you buy the stuff. Gotcha. And leveled again just from that. Three. All right. Okay. Okay, so that's a lovely little foundation we have there. Alright, so let's get some walls on this bad boy. And one. Alright. Which means probably need more. Alright. Okay, so what is the thing that I'm missing? Fiber. For sure, fiber. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. Sounds like a trike. I really hope it is, since I'm not going anyplace fast. Alright. Okay. Okay, and again. Let's take a look. It should be all over me, yeah. Alright. So instead of eating the berries, we're going to try to eat the meat. Come on. Ah. Okay. So let's get this level. Okay. I'm just going to put in movement speed, I think, for now. So we have the storage box. We're going with the doorway. Going with the door. We're going with the slingshot. Yeah, I'm a sucker for the spark powder. Okay. So with that said and done, I think that the next thing I'm going to work on is a box. So... "10 fiber, 20 thatch, 25 wood." Fiber, thatch, wood. Definitely have enough wood. Okay, fiber. It's looking like fiber still. Oh, my bad. Now, one of the cool things about playing in single player is that you're not... A lot of people call ARK very job unfriendly. Meaning, if you have a job, you have a life, you're going to be missing taking care of babies, you're going to be missing tames, your stuff is going to decay. You can knock a dino down for tame in single player and come back and it'll still be there. Now, it should still be there. There have been stories that I've heard where it's they come back and the tame is gone. like it almost despawns, or it's back up and hostile. I mean, stuff like this. It's all kind of relative as to, uh, how things can go. So it's not always going to be perfect, but there's things that you can do in a single player game that you cannot do in a regular game. So I'm going to take one more look at this because I am not sure what I am missing here. All right. Oh, inventory. Okay, so we have the... Okay, it's the thatch. Sometimes I can't work and talk at the same time. Okay, that's the box now. I am sure of it. Like I said, that's the box. And now let's see if we can get a door. No, we're going to have to go back out for that stuff. Okay, so have the box done. And there we go. All right, now we're going to go ahead. Put that stuff in there. I'm not really entertained by that. Put that in there. The berries will decay on their own. I'm still just going to throw them in there. Okay. We're going to start a little storage, I think. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to put that in there. I'll put that guy there. Put that like so. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a couple more boxes. I'm just going to harvest some mats, get the door built, get the doorway built, get the ceiling built, get another box built. Some games you can just kind of cheese how you do things and just zippity zap through and level just off of building stuff. And I'm not against it, but at the same time, I don't know. Some people like doing it, some people don't. It's personal choice, personal preference. I'm not saying anything bad one way or the other. Alright. Doorway, door, roof. Alright, gotta get this stuff in there. Okay, so I have to drop something, and that is going to be you for just 1 second. I will be right back for you. Alright. And like so. Okay, still have to make a door. Or another wall piece, actually. Actually, a couple of walls. See, I promised I'd be back. Okay, we need to get some water. Alright, we'll split that off. So now we have a decent amount of food. We really don't need to worry about food so much. Okay, see what we've got as far as... Alright, so roof is done. We just need 2 wall pieces, which we have to go back out for the mats for. Okay, and okay. Alright. Now, for the next video, I'm going to probably go after something to tame. I'm going to probably start out nice and simple, like with some dodos, maybe a couple parasaurs. I definitely value trikes, and some people do, some people don't. It's a personal choice, but I like trikes for their harvesting. I also kind of think they're a cool dino. I'm a pretty big fan of Rexes. I definitely will be going after Goeds and Ankis. I have kind of a set thing that I like to do to try to get the most resources for my buck. And I also, some people like to just sit there with the tame and nurse it. I will probably have 2 to 3 tames a time on the ground, constantly trying to get stuff done. I like to multitask. I kind of go crazy when just doing one thing. So I definitely will do some of that in the next video. So we have the house built. Not sure what else. I'm going to build a couple more boxes, I think, before I call this a day. And we leveled, as you can hear. Okay, so we'll put that. It may not be the straightest ever, but they're boxes and they're our boxes. So, yeah, that's pretty crooked. Okay. What do we have in our original box here? Okay, we're going to put that in there. Actually, I'm going to take that. Put all that stuff in one box. I'll put that in there. Alright, so we have our weapons. Okay. So, we have food. What I would consider a decent amount of food on us. Get a drink of water. Have a piece of meat. The one thing that I will also mention is that, and I'm not sure how many people really noticed this in the beginning. If you notice, that piece of food in my 5 hotkey slot, I just ate a piece. The timer is running down on it before it spoils. Just because, and I'll do this again to show you, I have 14 of them, and the timer is running low. I now have 13 and the timer is still running low. That is something that I found kind of interesting, that just because you eat the top piece of food, it doesn't reset the timer in any way, shape, or form. So that's also something when you're starting out to really keep in mind, that the timers do transfer to the next piece of food. And that's not really that big of a deal, I guess. There's enough food and it's easy enough to get it and level up and do all this stuff. But sometimes it takes people off guard when they think that when they're counting their food in the beginning, or even at any time in the game, and they think that, they are going to have an extra piece of food or two, and it turns out they don't. And it really matters when you get on a bird or whichever dino and you're going to fly someplace and you think you have X amount of food and you look inside your bags and you suddenly have 20 spoiled food, and it was the top layers of some of the food. So it's something just, I guess, to keep in mind and watch out for. But this is Helldozer for Zombieland Gaming. Thank you for watching. I hope it was informative. I did bounce around on the keys a little bit here, kind of familiarizing myself with it again, so sorry for that. But I hope that you guys come back. I hope you like what you saw. If you did like it, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for my other videos. And this week I'm also going to be starting Dead Island Riptide. What was the other one? Dead Effect 2. And there was another one in there. XCOM. I own XCOM 1, and I've never played it. I know that XCOM 2 is out, but if everything goes good with XCOM 1, I'm definitely going to go ahead and buy XCOM 2. I know that there is a release date for Vermintide 2, October 17th, so anybody that enjoys watching the Warhammer videos, my friend Greg will be coming back for some more visits, and I will be getting that game immediately so that I can start making videos on that. So, if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe, and come back for more. Thanks, guys.